Thank you. Welcome to the show, y'all. This is Reality Infusion Cooking. Last week, we did the cake, infused that cake. This week, we just doing the sugar, y'all. That's it. We'll have the footage on YouTube from last week. We're also gonna have this footage for this week, making the sugar. We're not gonna show you how to make the tincture yet. There's regulations for that, you know what I'm saying? But we already have it made. So we got two different tinctures, but we're gonna use one tincture today. And then also we're gonna use some sugar. I'm gonna throw that sugar in the pan, and then we're gonna use the infusion. We're gonna throw the infusion on top of the sugar. We're gonna stir it up. It's not really too crazy, so you know what I'm saying? Very, very, very simple. It's very simple. So what we do, in fact, let me get them cups. You know, you gotta get the measuring cups and all that. Let's get them cups going. You know, gotta get your measuring cup. You know, make sure it's one of these thick joints. You know, the glass. Like, you feel me? Thank you. So we're gonna do some cups. I got a special guest here. Ghost is taking a nap right now, so I have a special guest in the building, and we're gonna infuse the sugar together. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So we're gonna take this pan. We have a special guest. You wanna come over here, Nate, real quick?
What up?
This is Nate.
How y'all doing tonight?
CEO.
I'm the new co-host tonight.
Yeah, he the co-host, the CEO.
Got somebody different this
Galaxy Farm. You know what I'm saying? Ghost taking a nap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ghost, we already know. And shout out to the kids, you know, all the family and loved ones. So today we're going to throw the sugar in the pan. We're going to infuse the sugar. We're going to tell y'all how to do the tincture another time. We already have the tincture made, which is this right here.
So a traditional green dragon right here.
Yeah. So basically what happens is, you know, we'll have a different show on how you make your tincture. You know what I'm saying?
That's another episode.
It's another episode. So right now, second episode, special guest, Nate, Galaxy Farm CEO. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we're gonna do this can of sugar for y'all. So how many cups you want to do them in today?
Last time I measured, we had about a cup. I added some to this, so we should have a little over a cup. Maybe we should measure it again.
Let's get you a cup. You got the plastic paper cup. You got the coffee cups. 8-ounce coffee cups.
Pyrex right there.
Yeah, the Pyrex. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the Pyrex.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna have a can of sugar right up in here. You feel me? We're gonna use a cup like this. This is a 8-ounce coffee cup. So we're gonna throw some sugar in here. Sugar in here, y'all. All right.
So you're gonna put
Let's see.
your typical domino sugar or whatever sugar you like to use. You use any sugar.
Sugar up in there. Sugar, baby.
Maybe not so much the powdered sugar.
I'm surprised I ain't seen nobody named Sugar Baby on here. Like, where the Sugar Babies at? All that. I know they got Sugar Mamas and Sugar Daddies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, y'all, we infusing sugar today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna throw, you said like two 8-ounce cups. We're gonna throw like 2 8-ounce cups in here. And then we're gonna show y'all the infusion. You know what I'm saying? That's blah. Domino sugar, y'all. Domino sugar. Any questions? Y'all can ask them questions. So we got, this is one. One. You know what I'm saying? That's one, y'all. And you got 2. That's 2 cups of 8-ounce of the 8-ounce hot cups of sugar now. 2 cups of sugar in there.
2 8-ounce. 2 8-ounce.
So that's in
scoops
there.
of sugar. That's 2 cups.
So
One
that's
cup is 8 ounces.
So look, y'all, we got the sugar in the pan. Got the sugar in the pan. Regular domino in the sugar now.
Now, how high do you want to get?
So now your preference, you know what I'm saying? If y'all having a little function, you know what I'm saying, and little small non-smokers, you know, you want to put some sugar in their drinks, you know, like you make an iced tea or some like Kool-Aid. I like Kool-Aid, so I would put the sugar in the Kool-Aid, but we'll show y'all. Don't worry. So now
2 ounces. That's Buzz.
2 ounces.
Hold on.
So 2 ounces.
I'm just trying to show y'all. 2 ounces is.
Hold on, they gotta see that.
2 ounces of tincture is a little Buzz for somebody that's lightweight.
See?
4 ounces. That's for your moderate user.
So 4 ounces. Hold on, slow down. Slow down now. So look,
Hold on.
he put
half a cup.
Half a cup for the non-smokers. You know, you're having a function. You only want to put a half a cup of tincture in there because when you're throwing it in the sugar, you know, you're gonna be using the sugar for obviously whatever your daily things is or whatever the party is. You know what I'm saying?
Bake, make juices.
So this half a cup, y'all, is very simple for the simple non-smokers. But now we're gonna go to the people that actually smoke. You know, you got higher tolerance, right? You know how it goes. You got the higher tolerance. So we're gonna throw a little bit more tincture in there.
So let me add to that.
You know what I'm saying? And if you wanna know what tincture is obviously you take your herb, your trees, and you know what I'm saying I'm gonna use the words transform it into a liquid. So that's a whole nother episode, y'all. So we already have the tincture made, there's plenty made. We just giving y'all the quick steps. You know what I'm saying?
That's
For right now.
cup.
So right now we got 1 cup of tincture, y'all. 1 cup. This is the tincture. This is your infusion right here. So this is very important. This is infusion. So hold on, let me put it back down so you see it's 1 cup.
Let me just make sure. Nope, I was cheating, y'all. Don't let them skip your stuff.
Yeah, make sure it's 1 cup, y'all. You know, we genuine over here. Everything authentic.
None of that skimpy shit.
Growth. Nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying?
This little smidget. It's 1 cup now, but a little bit more for good measure.
So look, he threw a little bit more than 1 cup of tincture for good luck, y'all. I'm gonna call it good luck. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this is gonna be some fire. The sugar is Cana sugar. It's gonna be fire. Last week we did cake. Now y'all seeing the sugar. You know what I'm saying? Every week, every Friday, 8 o'clock, y'all, Eastern time. We making something different every week. Special guest over here, Nate, CEO of Galaxy Farm. Ghost, he's taking a nap right now, so let him take a nap. Mr. Prez, Cold World. Shout out to Cold World. Shout out to Galaxy Farm.
Shout out to Cold World. Shout out to Prez.
And shout out
to Galaxy Farm.
You know the deal.
Shout out to Weed and Chicken.
And Weed and Chicken. You never can forget that. Look, it's on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? So those are the hitters right there. You know, thank you. So you want to pour the sugar in here, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so now we're about to pour the tincture into the 2 cups of 8-ounce sugar, right? So we got 1 cup, a little bit more than 1 cup of tincture, and then we have 2 cups of sugar, basically. So here we go, y'all. I'm gonna just dump it in there. Fuck all the rest. Dump it in there. That's it. Don't be scared. Don't be looking at it like, yo, the sugar getting wet. Just dump it in there. Dump it. And then, you know the favorite tricks, y'all? You got the favorite tricks, y'all? The big spoon. You gotta start whipping it. We ain't in a pot, but we in a pan. Now you gotta start whipping the pan. Like, you see that? You see that? It's gonna be colorful. You know what I'm saying? It's called the Golden Dragon. You know what I'm saying? The Golden Dragon. So it's gonna be colorful, y'all. Very colorful, very colorful. Depending on your brand of tincture. And if you don't know what I mean by brand of tincture, meaning whatever edible or whatever herb that you got from that tree outside. You know what I'm saying? If it's fire, then you know your tincture fire. You dumping in stuff like this, you know everything is Oh, voila, history. It's gonna be a good day. That day. It could be every day. Infuse everything, your daily routine. You know what I'm saying? It's healthy for you. Entertainment purposes only. I'm not your, you know what I'm saying? I'm not your little health man or nothing like that. I'm just speaking my opinion, what I feel is right. I'm saying, but this is very healthy. It helps for aches and pains. Look, I was in an accident before, and all I had was edibles with tinctures, and that was my medicine, y'all. So that was just really my experience, my opinion. But it's good for you. Put it in your tea. You could put it in your coffee, but coffee already give you that edge, and then you want to throw the tincture. That's a little too much. But the tea, hot tea, you throw the can of sugar in the hot tea. Oh yeah, because if you're trying to get the body right and all that and cleanse, you're gonna be nice for real. Get a little hot bubble bath or something like that. Oh, it's on. And then enjoy yourself. So yeah, we're gonna mix this up. You know what I'm saying, mix this up. Y'all can't smell it really. It does have a smell to it. Yeah, it does have a smell to it.
It looks like brown sugar.
It looks like brown sugar now. Now, after you done mix it up, it's very simple, y'all. It's very simple. After you done mix it up, and you can poke little holes in it, whatever, you can let it air out. What I like to do is many different ways. I like to air out, like natural air in the room or your kitchen. You let it air out for probably like an hour or two, maybe an hour or two, maybe longer. The longer the better.
You want it to, you basically, it all depends on your environment, because if you're in a humid environment, obviously it won't dry out as fast, so you want to make sure your room is dry. If you want to, if you're in like a climate that's very humid, maybe you want to introduce a dehumidifier into the room, that you're letting it air out and evaporate.
Yeah, or you could put it in the oven. You could put it in the oven, but here's the trick to the oven. You can't have no flames next to it. It's fumes.
Well, obviously your tincture has to be cured off properly, because it is alcohol based. So you want to be careful. You don't want to mix alcohol and introduce a flame to alcohol.
Yeah.
So basically, what you want to do is you want to create an environment that's dry, so the moisture has somewhere to go. So when it evaporates, it'll evaporate into the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. So I'll go over the quick steps again. So basically, you get your pan, you throw whatever amount of sugar you want. So we put 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup of tincture. So now you do the math. So if you got 4 cups of sugar, you want 2 cups of tincture. So and then et cetera, et cetera. You would throw it in the pan. You know what I'm saying? Spread it out, whatever. Pour your cup, measuring cup. Use a measuring cup. Measure your tincture to the, this is the joint right here. This is the bread. This is the joint. This is the everything. You throw that in your sugar. You mix it up like how I'm doing right here. As we was mentioning, you can actually let it air dry. You know what I'm saying? There's many different ways. Just it has to air dry for as long as possible before you can start using it. You'll actually see it start turning back to its normal color, and you'll start smelling like, oh, okay, it smell like some good stuff. You feel me? It'll smell like the good stuff. And then you can start using it right away. You can put it in your tea, recommend it. Or what else you can make with this? Juices, like you can make Kool-Aid.
You can bake with it if you bake from scratch.
Yeah, if you use sugar when you're baking, you can throw it in that. It's just many different ways. So we're gonna let this dry, right? And then I also have some sugar that I made last week, maybe, or 2 weeks ago. I made some sugar. I'm gonna let y'all take a look at that so you can see how it would turn out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pull this to the side. Get it, put it in. Pull that to the side. Now this was made, last 2 weeks ago. This is also 2 cups of sugar, but 1 cup of tincture. And this still this came out green. So now you got your This was done last week, 2 weeks ago. This is also Cana sugar right here. It's actually something that turned, it's a little green, still green, but it was darker than this and it's actually turning light again. This has been for 2 weeks. So this is something that you could use like right away. Same method we did as we just showed y'all. Basically, this is the same 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of tincture, and you just mix and master. That's it, just mix and master. Make sure things is good.
You'll get some wet spots here and there in between the days of the drying process. You just gotta turn the sugar over with a spoon or something.
Yeah, like I'm
just
doing.
Constantly agitate your sugar so you can get it even dry, because there will be like spots that are still wet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you just wanna basically go through it with a spoon or a fork, turn it over. Some areas that look like it haven't been touched or it may look like it's wet, just open it up, let the air get in there,
yeah.
Stir it up, mix it with the dry.
Key to this is letting it dry. You have to let it dry. You know what I'm saying? And the longer you let it air out from day to day, just let me let it air out a little bit. But you can use it right away. It's more potent when it's dry. And this is just the Cana sugar today, y'all. Every week we do something different. So this week, every Friday is gonna be something different. This week we just been showing y'all the Cana sugar. Very simple methods.
And just so you know, if you do your own research, some people may say dry, some people may say cure.
Yeah.
Drying in this sense is like curing, but when you're doing like the actual biomass, the actual plant material, it's more of drying is one stage and then curing is a different stage. So keep that in mind.
Shit, should I make that Kool-Aid? I'm gonna make the Kool-Aid. I'll make some Kool-Aid. I'll show y'all. I'll drink a couple Kool-Aid right in front of y'all with the same sugar, right here. You know what I'm saying?
Now, of course, a lot of times it's trial and error when you're doing this with strains to find the dosage that's right for you. Everybody's different. Some people need higher dosages than others.
Yeah.
Myself, I don't smoke, but I do consume. I only consume by eating.
Infusion. Infusion.
So for me, I know how much I need to get me a buzz, or to get the medicinal effect from the actual extract.
Yeah, I need high potency, y'all. Straight up, my cakes gotta be hitting, my juices gotta be hitting, the spliffs gotta be hitting.
I just use that as a sleep aid. It helps me get some sleep the night through, especially when you're in like a noisy city like New York City, where we live. It's very noisy. There's always something going on, so sometimes you need something to sleep the night through. To me, it works better than melatonin. I had some horror stories off of melatonin. Like one time I took some melatonin and I fucking had an experience where I couldn't even. Consciously I was up, but I couldn't move my body. I had one of those like frozen body experiences.
Yeah. So he telling y'all his experience, y'all. Like,
so you don't.
He doesn't smoke, so he takes in infusion stuff. Like he gets, he eats edibles and stuff like that. He don't smoke. So this is Nate, CEO of Galaxy Farm. You know what I'm saying? Sponsor. That's the sponsor, y'all. That's definitely a special guest. You know what I'm saying? Today we did the Cana sugar. Last week we did some cake. Every week we're doing something different, and I just emphasize that. Like, you can actually learn a little bit from here, but we're just doing it briefly. Like, we're not gonna go into a deep tutorial. Well, we'll have information on that later on. If you actually want these things yourself, we'll talk about that later on, how we could get shipped to you. That's a whole nother world right there. But we just showing y'all how we having fun, infusion stuff. We actually use these things. I'm saying I'm using it. I'm actually gonna transition, so I'll be like him, where I don't smoke. I just do straight edibles, because we actually make them ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key to this whole thing. Sugar. Today's episode 2, was Cana sugar. You know what I'm saying? And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some Kool-Aid, y'all, and I'm gonna throw some sugar in there. And we still got some cake from last week. He'll eat that cake, like he'll make the cake. Hold on, let's see. Let's make some Kool-Aid. Look, it's a water in that refrigerator. Let me get that. I'll make the whole thing. I'm gonna make the whole thing. This whole Kool-Aid drink. This is what we doing. Can, y'all. Can. You know, this is the original. Everybody on this. And the C, vitamin C, y'all. Vitamin C. You know, I gotta promote that. Vitamin C, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good for you.
Vitamin C from the Kool-Aid pack.
Yeah, from the Kool-Aid pack.
Like, that's a real great sauce. Vitamin C.
Yeah, vitamin C, y'all. Can. Let's get it. Throw the whole thing in there. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. See, all good. All gone. There we go. Right? And what I do is, so now we're not gonna I'm gonna throw some regular sugar in here, like a half a cup of regular sugar in this. I got my own sugar.
That's a way of cutting it. If it's too potent for you, you can always add regular sugar.
Yeah, that's
not sweet enough. So some people think that, oh, I gotta go make another tincture and lace some more sugar. Nah, you don't really have to do that, because if you made a small batch of sugar potent enough, you can always dumb it down with some regular sugar. And it goes the same for if you're doing oils, whether it's coconut oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, olive oil. You can infuse basically anything, and it's basically the principle that THC adheres to two things. That's alcohol and fats. So anything alcohol based or fat that has fat in it, it'll THC will bind to. CBD as well. Most all of the cannabinoids.
Yeah, y'all. So basically, I just made that Can Kool-Aid. Oh, I gotta stir that. Where the top at? I made that Can Kool-Aid. I'm about to make it. I'm about to put some can of sugar in the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? And just, just vibe out. That's it. Like, the can of sugar is made. I explained again how we did it. 2 cups of regular sugar in a pan. You know what I'm saying? Then we got 1 cup of tincture, which is the infusion, into the pan. You stir it up. You know what I'm saying? As you see, we got what we got. We got the one that we just made right here. You know what I'm saying? That's this one right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. But and then you got and then you got the one that we made 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the one we made 2 weeks ago, because that's how it's
that
more.
One is already cured.
Yeah, it's a little bit more dry. But what I want to do, let me stir this.
It's already cured out.
Yeah. Stir this, and I'm gonna just put a cup. Just put a cup. Stir it up. Everything's stirring out here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stir it up in a good way.
I make my
good way.
That's the way I make my lemon iced teas infused.
Yeah, you can make that lemon iced tea. You hear that?
They go fast.
You can make whatever. You can make lemonade, a lemon iced tea, Kool-Aid like how I just made right here, Can. You can make that. Woo! You can make whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. All right, let me take this out. Oh yeah. So let me get another cup. What is like a cup? I got it. I'm about to get a cup for y'all real quick. Here we go. I'm gonna throw that Kool-Aid in there. Boom. Just a little bit. I don't really want to drink too much Kool-Aid right now. I ain't really want no damn Kool-Aid, but I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Boy, let me get a chance to throw this in the fridge. Yeah, so now look. Here we go. This is the can of sugar I made 2 weeks ago, y'all, right here. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago. It's a little green, but that's normal, and it's actually was greener, so it's actually turning back to its natural color. That's what happens. Like when it start to cure right, you'll start to see it turn back to its natural state. It'll start to smell like, you know, the good trees that you got from outside, you know what I'm saying? And you already know you in there, you know what I'm saying? So once again, 2 cups of regular sugar, 1 cup of tincture, you know what I'm saying? And you mix it all up, you know what I'm saying? This was like 2 weeks ago right here, so I'm gonna just throw like, this is a spoonful. Look, medicine, y'all. Throw a spoonful in there, boom, boom, boom. I'll probably, let me get another half a spoonful. I ain't trying to go too crazy here.
Going too crazy already.
I'm already going too crazy. That's a little too look. Stir it
Normally
up.
you wouldn't do it like this.
Don't do this
but
if you're not high tolerance now. You know what I'm saying? Fair warning.
This is for theatrics right now. But normally
Fair warning.
Wouldn't do it like that. You would want to actually dose the actual picture itself into, let's say, maybe 7 grams of sugar.
Yeah, do like 7 grams.
5 grams maybe.
Yeah, y'all. Yo, measure your stuff. See, I do it on the fly. You know what I'm saying?
And you figure out what works for you.
Measure your stuff, y'all. I just like, you know how I go.
That's
you out there.
concentrated. I know for a fact that's
you know how we do it. We do it by the eye, like, you know, the quick flow, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But he's right. You have to get your exact measures.
As some of you know,
you don't want to be too high if you can't handle it. Like, disclaimer: entertainment purposes only. Don't do what I do. You can watch. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment. My opinions, our opinions. It is what it is. But like I said, I do it 1 scoop, as you saw, then another little half a scoop. Woo, boom. But like he said, this is CEO right here. It's a businessman. Galaxy Farm. You better measure your stuff. And plus, you stretch it. You don't want to go crazy, like use all your sugar in one day. You know what I'm saying? You got a little party. You want people to get a little buzz at that party. You put it in a punch. You know how I remember them high school joints? I don't know what they was putting in their joints, but if you was throwing tincture and sugar in that joint, oh man.
that's crazy.
I bet you that was one of the best parties they ever had. Everybody laughing and giggling and shit. Like, yo, you know how it go. Look, toast. Woo. And I was a little thirsty too.
Boy, you crazy.
You had me thought I was talking, so it's like I needed something to drink anyway. So I'm like, woo.
Yeah, you parched, right?
Yeah, that shit is woo. Oh, I gotta finish it, y'all. I'm gonna finish it. It wasn't that much in there, but I woo. You know what I'm saying? It's that tropical pan punch, Kool-Aid. I just put a little, one little spoonful and a half. I threw that in the infusion Cana sugar. Threw that in the Kool-Aid just now, and I'm gonna finish it for y'all. It was like not even a full cup of Kool-Aid either. That was too much. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Today was the infusion day of Cana sugar. I'm saying I'll recap again real quick. Let me just finish this Kool-Aid. I'm saying let me finish the Kool-Aid.
Like I said before, we'll have another episode with how to make the tincture that goes into the sugar, so you can make it yourself at home. With edibles, there's usually 2 stories you hear from consumers. Either I didn't feel anything, or I ended up in the hospital. So obviously you don't want to end up in the hospital.
Of course not.
You kind of don't want to do it that way, but he's a professional. We're professionals, so we can do it that way. We know what to expect. But for the new guys, new people, just make sure you take your time with it and you don't go too crazy, because we don't want nobody to end up in the hospital like they're smoking in a pigeon coop Friday. We don't want none of those type of episodes happening. And just don't say we didn't tell you so.
Yeah, that's a disclaimer, y'all. So I'll give y'all a quick recap again. 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of tincture. You could go do your own research how to make tinctures, or if you want to find out how to actually get a tincture from us, that's on the back end. Excuse me. But right now, we just, giving y'all brief descriptions and tutorials on how to, infuse certain things. We already have our tinctures infused, you know, the infusion stuff already made, the goods. And today we just showed y'all how to make Cana sugar on the fly, you know, real quick. You know, I'm gonna have a backyard joint, you know what I'm saying? Niggas barbecuing. Yo, what y'all make? You even gotta make Kool-Aid. Make iced tea, cold iced tea. Oh, this man right here, his iced tea.
Don't worry, that'll be on another episode. I'll show you how I make my lemon iced tea. And I'll also definitely chocolate chip brownies. That's double dose.
We
definitely. The brownie batter, and we dose the chocolate that makes the chocolate chips.
Definitely.
And the chocolate chips go into the brownies, and then you bake them, and then you get chocolate chip brownies.
Yeah.
At least 2 times.
So look, he talking about it. That means he coming back, y'all, for 2 more episodes. We don't know when, but he said he gonna make some cookies, infuse them joints.
Crazy.
Yo, and what else you say you gonna make? The cookies and
we could actually do some real food too.
And some, yeah, we gonna definitely do real food.
I haven't figured out exactly what the dish is, but we're gonna do.
I still want to do the roast beef. This week was supposed. Sorry, y'all. I know. This week was supposed to be roast beef, baked macaroni, rice and peas. Ghost is taking a nap. I don't know where the hell he at.
He's still fucked up off them cakes.
Yeah, he probably eating them. He probably done finished the cake and he still sleep, y'all. So that's a good nap over there. So next time we'll make that. He also knows how to cook as well. So you might see him again. Of course, he's a sponsor, Galaxy Farm, Mr. Nat right here. Shout out to Weed and Chicken, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's on the shirt. And shout out to Cold World, you know what I'm saying? You know where we at. You know what I'm saying? Cold World on Bigo, baby. And I'm Mr. Prez. You know the deal, you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna, you know, I'ma just like play music and chill out real quick.
I got the piece of cake.
Hold on, y'all. He got the cake, cause I was about to like zone out real quick, you know what I'm saying? Show done. You know, we're trying to keep it briefly, make this shit, you know, nice and quick and clever. But he got the cake from last week.
Now, to be fair, I did try some of this cake right after it got made, and I was fucking flying.
Yeah, so we got that though. So it's gonna be, you'll see it on the YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Our first episode, and then, you know, you'll see this as well up on there. He got the cake from last week, y'all. So look, let me move this.
Nice typical sponge cake with a little tint. It's like, if you can tell, it's like tinted a little green.
That's that cake from last week, y'all. And we did Cana sugar this week.
Now, I'm not gonna eat this whole square, but just take a little corner.
Now, he gonna take a little corner, y'all. See, look, had me drinking the whole the whole Kool-Aid and all that.
Bon appetit.
Oh, there's sugar in there still?
There you can tell. Now you could taste cannabis in there, but it's more on the back end.
Yeah. Regular Jones, y'all. What up, C? Regular Jones, y'all. So look, right here was the Cana sugar from 2 weeks ago. This is what we did today. You know, it looked a little different. You know what I'm saying? It actually has to air out. It'll come out lighter. It'll start to turn green back to its natural color. And that's your infusion on Cana sugar. That was a quick, brief recap. Like I said, throw your little 2 cups of sugar, your 1 cup of tincture. You mix it all up, let it dry, air dry. You can throw it in the oven. You can do your own research. It's entertainment purposes only, my opinion. But I like to air dry, so I like to let it air dry as long as possible. Of course, you cover it overnight. You know what I'm saying? Overnight, let it cover. But if you're walking around and you just chilling, open up the pan and let it air dry until you like ready to till you feel you ready to use it. But you can actually use it. I say give it 2 to 3 hours and let it air dry. You can actually start using it right away.
Depends on how much you make.
And it depends on what you're making with the sugar, because obviously you're not eating or drinking sugar. So I just put it in Kool-Aid. I made me some Kool-Aid because I like Kool-Aid. Tropican Punch. I just do like a cup and a spoonful and a half. And my little cup right here. And usually these things don't take effect probably like 20, 30 minutes later. But you're gonna be nice probably for the whole day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's a nice, smooth, calm body, like your body is massaged and all that. Like, my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no
Well, it
medical
depends on the
doctor.
strain, man. Let me tell you.
And it
Some
depends on the
strains
strain.
Some strains will be whipping your ass.
Yeah.
So you gotta know what you're working with.
Yeah.
And you gotta know what type of effects you like.
Appreciate it.
So obviously you want to dose and choose your strains wisely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the key.
So yeah, y'all. So I'ma still hang out on Bigo Live real quick. You know, just talk my junk. I'm streaming on another platform as well. Of course, we're gonna be on YouTube. So I'm about to end the YouTube. This is Mr. Nat, your special guest. Galaxy Farm right there. What you gotta say?
Just so you guys know, you can find me. We do have an Instagram page. It's at Galaxy_Farm_1 on Instagram. And you can check me out there. I just started the page a few weeks ago. I'm going to be adding more content up there. I am on Reddit as Got It Out the Mud. That's me on there. And you can hit me up whenever.
Yeah.
DM me.
Yeah.
I'm open. I see all my DMs and comments and stuff like that. I'll answer to it. Whether it's negative or positive. But try to keep it positive.
Of
Try
course.
to keep it positive.
Yeah, we all
Space
positive over here, you know.
Positive vibes only.
We very
No
negative.
low vibrations. No low vibrations, please.
Word. But yeah, that was a special guest, Mr. Nat here, Galaxy Farm, also our sponsor. Shout out to Weed and Chicken as well, you know what I'm saying? Also a sponsor. And shout out to Cold World, also a sponsor. So we love everybody. I'm Mr. Prez from Cold World. Catch me on Bigo. You know, the YouTube joint. We'll have a lot of information in the YouTube, so you'll catch us. I'll send links. We do this every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Might be somebody new here. You never know. You know what I'm saying? This is how we flowing from here on out. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of magic tricks up the sleeve, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm out. I'm gonna still be on Bigo, but I'm about to end this other stream. YouTube, love y'all.
Be off this.